many regards, you don't want a lot of factions. Okay. You have to please them all. Which I'm not having to do. Right. There's tax later on which can increase the influence you get from the factions as well. Doesn't seem influence is so important anymore though, does it?
Construction complete.
Research station. Mining station's done. Okay. Money's getting a bit iffy. Is there any sources of 3 anywhere? There is up there, isn't there? Let's get this one up in that direction now. Okay. The society there. Is that on a Tomb World? That's on. That's worthwhile getting though. So I can get that. Okay. Where's that to? Right. Hopefully that will come back in my territory, but I don't think it's going to.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Right, I'll come back to that later. Swirling Shadows. Oh wow. Yeah, this is the event that gives a ton of society. So great. Where is it? It's down there. So that's constructor can make a detour down here then to pick that up, and all of a sudden my society might start to climb and I can get some decent biology techs with it. So where's this scientist 2? Penal Colony Research Base. That's level 5 one. Saglaw, can he do this one yet? He can, okay. Let's do that. And, oh, can I do that one with him? Reglaw. Yeah, it says I can. Okay, do that while he's over here. Some of these aliens I should be killing as well coming up. That's within my territory. There aren't too many. But my fleet's just about strong enough, nearly. Okay, so let's get going. Oh, I should be able to upgrade my spaceport, shouldn't I? Yeah, so I can make destroyers coming up soon. And my minerals are pretty much gone. That's 3,000 gone. Faction founded. Will they last? So a new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the H.O.S.T, led by the scientist Schlagim. They call themselves the Martial Order of the Thorn. Their members have been pushing hard for us to assert our military dominance over the rest of the galaxy. Well, we've heard similar before and they didn't last. So these guys, I'm not sure I showed before, these are the issues they have. So they want aggressive diplomacy and restricted warfare, so that's a policy. I've got that on already, but we don't get any bonus happiness from having it on. Subjugation, they want me to declare war and make other empires subjects, so just take their territory, I think. Border expansion, frontier outposts, which I've already got. Local rivalry, they want at least one rival. Allowing the host to be, and they don't want us to be a federation. So there are things I can do there. I can make a rival, but I'm not really ready to. Sadly, my influence went down though, because yeah, we're splitting our size now between these two factions. So that's, as you can see, an example of why you would just want one faction, arguably. Right. So declare war, have a rival. Not really ready to do either yet. Okay, population. Won't be forever though. Might go for those primitives if, well, I'm building all these spaceports now, and then I can build a fleet and we can go after someone. There's quite a few bits for me to colonize still, so I want to do that really before I'm massively pressing for war, arguably. Let's get some more food, I think. And yeah, let's build that. Okay. Glancing hits. Extra engineering. Right. Is there a point of me turning that on now? It's coming up to the point. If it kept all the if it showed all the planets still, I'd probably turn it on.
Construction complete.
Right, so we've got a spaceport completed on service. Nice. Can I upgrade it anymore? No. There is no modules available yet. Let's get some ray destroyer in now. Okay. So how are we looking on here? Yeah, there are some that are superior to us in military. Right, the scientists. Let's get any of that within my territory. That one is. Okay. Okay, right. This looks. I think that was a level 3 anomaly, so this one could be quite interesting. Grimacing. The very geological structure of Tau Ceti 5 is indeed in flux, driven by what Science Officer Saglor assures us is a tectonic process, as fascinating as it is esoteric. What is of more interest to the host is that we may be able to strategically halt the planet's ceaseless, chaotic self-transformation. In short, a near-instant stabilization of the planet into something slightly, if not entirely, more habitable is theoretically possible. Saglor estimates that an additional 200 energy credits will be needed to power a thorough mapping of planetary activity and determine the validity of what the science officer has termed a surgical terraforming strike. Actual terraforming lies beyond our grasp at present, so this is an exciting opportunity. Okay, so we could add the Grimacing modifier to Tau Ceti 5 plus 6 physics, or spend 200 energy with 50% success. And this will terraform it if we're successful, I think it mentioned. So, which one is it? It's the number 5. Let's have a look. So is it that? No, that's Tau Ceti 3. Which one is Tau Ceti 5 then? Is that it? That's it. It's a barren world. So I could in theory get another completely new planet here for 200 bucks. Half chance. I think it's worth it, more so than the physics. I won't be colonizing it probably anytime soon, but I will eventually. So, yeah. Okay. Can have the money. Okay. Right, so do I have to do... No, it should just pop up in a minute, is it? Okay. Nah. Tactical terraforming failed. The crew of the host log are disappointed to report that the window of opportunity for terraforming Tau Ceti 5 has closed. Despite the best efforts to identify it in time, another opportunity is unlikely to arise for another few centuries. Unfortunate. Well, that sucks. Got my hopes up, and I could have had that physics as well. So, right, let's get this scientist moving somewhere else. Is there any anomalies I can see? There's one over there actually, so let's get Saglor. Get that. Okay. Right, let's keep going again.
Construction complete.
Okay, research station is done. So that's a huge amount of physics, and all of a sudden it's looking okay. Right, let's it's an energy source there, that's really good. Let's go and grab that. I think, yeah, it might be time to turn on this detail thing. So let's have a look where there's planets. There's one up there that it will probably turn off. And yeah, I need to get a scientist up there then. Okay, let's get that's there. Nothing in here, is it? No. Okay.
Research complete.
Research done. Got that military academy. So definitely going to want to make one of those. Oh wow. Wow. Uplift already. There's a subdermal stimulation rare tech, chemical bliss, so you can have the chemical bliss living standard should you go down that option, which is, if we come into species rights, is that. Now, to be honest, this isn't all that useful in most circumstances, since it completely wrecks the yields. You only want to give this to certain species and under certain circumstances. Probably it costs you a lot in consumer goods maintenance as well. So not inclined to go for that yet. I am inclined to go for that though. That's probably the tech I would have wanted most, arguably. 60 months, and I can then uplift that species. And if we have a look at them, they already have a trait I could give them. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I haven't checked my notes still to see what I could do with these Starborn, but yeah, definitely gonna make use of them somehow. Okay, so let's get going again. Could do with another destroyer coming out. I need that module on the here as well, don't I? Why isn't the thing I just researched popping up? Military Academy. Oh, is it a building and not a module? Yeah, okay. I think I completely confused it with something else. So if we come in here, yeah, there it is. So anywhere that has, or anywhere I want to make armies in particular, that would be good. It does reduce unrest as well. Not massively inclined to build it here. There's not much good tiles for it at the moment. Right, I'll have to figure that out later.
Construction complete.
Okay, spaceport and Cerberus. I do have to watch my money a bit coming up as well, I think. Let's keep on making destroyers though.
Construction complete.
Okay. Right, that's done. Let's move that across. Okay. Prime is there. Is that Zara Prime? Okay. Let's. Yeah, I'm thinking about turning this one over. Have. Well, I can't afford anything, so forget that. Okay. Need another colony for that arid world coming up there relatively soon.
System survey complete.
Okay. Fonk system is being surveyed. Where is that? Over here. Let's get this scientist back over there. Now that that's done, I can start to upgrade some of these energy places. So, first things first, I think I want to be moving this across to sector. So let's get the key things in here, the decisions done, so to speak. That's what I call them. And then basically for the sector, I'll just have the sector not allow it to redevelop stuff, and just stick to the tile resources. That's what I have it as. Have it make as few decisions as possible so it doesn't make the wrong decision. So let's get a mining network. I don't have the population really here yet to benefit from some of this stuff. That tile's next to there, so I want the adjacency bonus that it will give. If I was to put that, yeah, I should +1 for mineral, food and energy. I'm going to want energy on this world. Let's get a power plant. Can't afford the energy grid. I'll probably make an energy grid there actually. I'll wait until I got enough
Construction complete.
Okay, so service. Let's finish this construction queue. That's a destroyer. My spaceports are coming in, so I've got more space now for more ships, which is great. Okay. How are we looking here? The traction's going down on this. Might lose them again. What's pacifist attraction up to now? Okay, that's not... Oh, this has changed quite a bit actually. Before it was 77% attraction on now. Noughts, 14. Yeah, I've got to do something about this. I need to attack someone. Like those primitives up there. Okay.
Research complete.
I'll give it a few more years. Well, up to about 35, no longer, I think. Right, so we got prerequisite tech just then for the robot, should we wish it. There is one Batharian stone on one of my planets, so that could use that on that, but it's only one, it's not a big deal. Engineering facility, well I'm focusing on biolabs, so I don't like getting the other science things to be honest, because the sectors might build them. That's the downside. And you don't want a situation where you have, say, the best biolab available, which gives an extra, I don't know, 4 or more society in it. Then your sectors build in the engineering facility when you only have one tech of it. So that's why I don't like picking. Yeah, that's why I like focusing on one science type. So I'm not going to go for that. Do I need a robot? It's a big question, really. Not massively, maybe. I'm going to go for that, which I don't massively need, but wasn't much of an option. Okay, let's on here get in the energy grid. Okay, do I have a unity? Yeah, I do. I think here I might make the military academy, but I'm not going to be making armies here though, am I? It'll be nice for unrest maybe, and that's about it. Okay.
Construction complete.
Service. Construction queue.
Construction complete.
Right. need to move one of my... Yeah, do some resetting. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's move one of the... I'll move that guy to bad I can. So let's resettle. Okay, he can go to that physics tile, I think. Now these are sedentaries, it's costing me in effect another 12.5 influence, but yeah, I've got lots, so it doesn't really matter. So let's settle. Right, so I may even want to do a second one there in a minute. He'll start to grow a population. Let's get a science lab here then, is it? He's actually better suited to that tile though, isn't he? Let's just move that guy there, and that guy can go with food and build some more food. Okay.
Construction complete.
Okay, minor station. Done. So what do I have now? I have some society over there. I think that's getting that done. I don't have yeah, many resources. There's energy, which I need. Probably. Let's get that up to here then.
Colony established.
Okay, so just gone over my sector limit. So I may want to turn one over. I think I'm going to wait until I got a few more buildings up here and then turn that over. So let's get clearing. Okay. Right, and that can go there. Low gravity, so the building cost is reduced. Right. Faction founded. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the H.O.S.T, led by scientist Glorium. They call themselves the National Wealth Coalition. Their members lobby for a national focus on financial growth and stability. This is the pacifist faction, which probably didn't want to see turn up. Let's have a look. So the militarist faction actually disappeared because they've been losing yeah, attraction, sadly. So 0 attraction, 15% of my pops are currently of their ethic though. I really need to start this war, so long period of peace and an active political faction now means yeah, the pacifists are going to become a larger force. So we need 3,000 to keep them energy, to keep them happy at all times. I need 1 strategic resource, which I have. If I get 5, it'll keep them even more happier. We need to adopt prosperity traditions to make them happy. And keep the peace, but also keeps them happy. Now, I do not like these. In fact, there are ways you can actually reduce their attraction, or even embrace the faction, and that will mean that you gain their ethics, I believe. So I definitely don't want to do that. But is there any yeah, all you have to do is just do that. There's no threshold you have to meet by the looks of it, surprisingly, if I'm reading that correctly. I'm not going to reduce their attraction yet, but I could do. My influence actually is getting a bit weak now because it's been split. Yeah, but I need to go to war. So I'll be doing that soon. Let's get up. Well, wasn't there a military building? Ah, it's no good on there though, is it? So what does the military building do anyway? It does army build speed, unrest, army damage 10%. Okay, so here I could make one. Perhaps there. What's that as well? Building. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, let's make one there then. I'll make some assault armies here in a bit. Oh, I actually need 220. Okay. Now if I go conquering primitives, that's yet another planet on the list, so I definitely will need to be turning
Construction complete.
over a sector. Research station. I want to be uplifting them soon as well. Okay. So pull us back to base. It's definitely within my territory. Oh, there's more planets up here. Okay, so I need to get a scientist up there in a bit. They haven't done anything with that still. Probably want to be colonizing over there next though. So I need 220. Right, let's get that built then. Right. Crystal Codex. Okay, so the mineral cluster is a holographic record, multi-sided, many-edged, and translucent. It remains secure in the host log's tractor beam, but our experts will need some time to decode its contents. A special project has been issued to expedite this process.
Situation log updated.
Okay, can do that. Right.
Tile blocker cleared.
Right. Right, it's mine there. That improver's gone down quite a bit here for some reason. Yes, deactivated for the time being. Don't have the population to use it. So what do I need to make here now anyway? If anything, before I can turn over to a sector. I'm not going to make that there. Mineral silo. I need a clear tile, preferentially, and a ton of minerals around it to make those. There isn't a good option there. There's 1, 2 there, and that's it. Probably prefer 3. Okay. So yeah, I might want to upgrade those. I think I'm going to turn that over now then. So Zarak Prime happens to be there. Let's come into sectors. I think it's the first one I'm doing, isn't it? So let's create a new sector. Every 4 owned planets you have, you get an extra sector. You start with base of 2. Let's click on that. Let's go back into the planets and sectors. So in terms of options, this is new. It lets you know what the AI for the sector is actually making, but it isn't making anything yet, so it's not showing up. That determines the resource is you're allowing it to keep. For the sector settings, I really don't like giving the AI much control at all, so I'm not going to allow it to make military stations or space construction. I'll do it myself. Don't want it to colonize other things within the system. I don't want it rebuilding over the stuff I've already made. Probably don't need it making robots. So yeah, the only thing I want is respect tile resources, and I'll have it focus on energy, I think. So yeah, that's that sector done basically. Okay, now I think one of my factions may get a new issue, so they want a governor. I think I have a governor, which I haven't looked at for ages, so I'm gonna move him to that sector, and he's an intellectual. So I could even recruit a new one. Yeah, that's actually probably one I should have actually. So let's get that. So that's 9 leaders used up now. Okay. And right, I think that is great. Oh, let's close that. So I could come up with a name later on, not sure what I'll have.
Special project complete.
Crystal Codex. The holographic data documents the terms and conditions for a trilateral trade treaty between 3 major alien powers that once dominated this quadrant of the galaxy. Context eludes us, and the details are meaningless, but Science Officer Saglor feels that this find will prove invaluable to improving our own ability to communicate with alien forces, actually society, and experience. Okay, it's taking his time getting experience. Maybe they've lowered. Yeah, maybe they've changed the settings for how long it takes. Right, so I think I'm not aware of any more anomalies. So let's go and survey over here. Okay. I want assault armies coming up on there, but I'm not ready to make them yet. There's might be. Oh yeah, there's a very good science thing over there. Let's go and grab that. Okay.
Tile blocker cleared.
Okay. Population. Right, that's now up to the point where I can make a capital building. I think I want a capital building there. So let's move this guy to there, I guess. So resettle. Right. And that'll do for now. What's this constructor doing? Oh, let's pick up some energy there. Okay.